We've done a lot of work on this website, put a lot of things in. Some of them we can see very well. The still portions, colors, the arrangements. Others we can't see so well. We're going to have to move out of the editor and actually view it online. Things like the animated portions, some of the videos that we put in there, we can't really tell how well they're going to work until we take a look from the user's side, which is, on the web itself. And we may need to make some adjustments after seeing that. So we don't want to put any more effort or time into this until we check it. And you should probably, stop every couple of hours at a minimum, maybe every hour to, see how these things are turning out. Now, while you're developing it, you don't particularly want it to be seen necessarily by someone. Once you actually publish it under a domain name connected to the business or organization or whatever it is that owns the website, then people could find it using a search of that name. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the default name just to take a look at it. So we're going to go up to save. Auto save is on, but I'm going to hit save anyway. And when I do that, it always asks me, do you want to publish it? Now, so far I've been saying no. And I've got the, the default name right here. I'm going to put in an appendage on the end to identify it, Pelopons. And I'm like, that's okay, like that. Later we will attach it, we'll get rid of this other default stuff here. But this will let us see it on the web and identify it, but it will be extremely unlikely that anybody else is going to see it while we're still working on it. So we're kind of working in a covert mode here, as it were. So, publish now. And it's published. So let's go and actually view it. Now, when we hit this, we're leaving the editor. We're actually going to the website itself. And so we can see what it's going to look like. And there is our opening page with the looped video. And if we scroll, there are our buttons. They're showing up okay. We may want to re-examine that color and adjust it a little more. But now I can see if I click on this that it's going to take me to another page. And then I can actually view the galleries, make sure they're working. I may want to put a back button on this page. People can always use the back button on the browser, but sometimes, a home button here that takes you back home is a good thing to have. Let's see here. Let's go to the contact and see how that's looking. So there's our contact form. Now we have not yet attached this, to the email for Pelopons, but when we do, we will want to send a test through here, right? Just, John Doe, and then make up an email on the phone, etc., and submit, and make sure that it comes through on the other side. That's going to be key. And let's see. Oh, we got a little artifact right here, which I didn't see. There's a tiny button, right, that was made at some point and not deleted. So this is a good time to troubleshoot and find those little things maybe that get missed. So when I go back, I'll want to make sure I find that little button right there and delete it. And then let's check out the About page because it has got a looped video on it too. Also notice here on the home page in my video loop, it's good, but it's not quite great because it's got a little twitch. See that little twitch right there? There. Which means that when the video was taken, the camera tilted just a little bit, even in that short duration. Water looks fine, flowing, everything looks fine, but it's got that tiny little twitch there. And ultimately, I am probably not going to use this. I will go back to a still image until such time as I can get a better video of that fountain, one that doesn't have the twitch included. Let's see how the About page turned out. Oh, it's got a twitch too. Not so good. So it does read well though. You know, we've got our text here, and it's not hard to read at all. I will need to do something about this twitch as well. The first frame and the last frame have camera movement on them, so I'm going to have to obtain some better short video clips to do loops if in fact we end up using the looped clips in the final product. But I've got now a little punch list. I can go back. I know I need to deal with those two videos, and I know I need to deal with that little errant button that's showing up here. And after that I can come and make my adjustments, and then I'll come back and test it again.